He posed as a fisherman to lure a child, but his DNA would ultimately betray him years later. In the quiet town of Idlewild Park, a shadow fell over a community when a young girl vanished. The initial investigation yielded few clues, leaving a family shattered and a case growing colder with each passing year. But sometimes, the smallest, most overlooked details can hold the key to unlocking the darkest secrets. There's one detail in this story that you might have missed, a detail that would eventually bring a killer to justice. The disappearance of a child is a parent's worst nightmare. For the family of the young victim, the initial days were a blur of hope and despair. Police canvassed the area, interviewed neighbors, and searched for any sign of the missing girl. The park, a place of joy and laughter, became a scene of intense scrutiny. Yet, the trail went cold, leaving behind only unanswered questions and a gaping void. Years passed, and the case remained unsolved, a painful reminder of what was lost. But in the world of forensic science, time is not always the enemy. Advances in DNA technology offered a glimmer of hope, a chance to re-examine evidence that was once considered useless. Could the silent witnesses of the past finally speak? Investigators revisited the original case files, meticulously sifting through every piece of evidence. They focused on a particular aspect of the crime, the suspect's attempt to gain the child's trust. He presented himself as a friendly fisherman, a seemingly harmless figure. But this persona was a carefully crafted deception, masking a sinister intent. Why would someone go to such lengths to approach a child? The breakthrough came with the analysis of trace DNA left behind at the scene. This minute biological evidence, once a mystery, was now a powerful tool. It pointed towards a specific individual, someone who had been in the vicinity around the time of the disappearance. But connecting this DNA to a perpetrator required more than just a match, it demanded a narrative. The investigation then took a turn towards the suspect's life. Who was this man, and what was his connection to the area? Digging deeper, detectives uncovered a history that painted a disturbing picture. He was not a local fisherman, but someone with a hidden past, a past he desperately tried to conceal. What secrets was he hiding, and how did they lead him to Idlewild Park? The DNA evidence, combined with the suspect's background, began to weave a coherent story. It revealed a pattern of predatory behavior, a chilling consistency in his actions. The man who posed as a fisherman was, in fact, a predator who preyed on the innocent. The pieces of the puzzle finally began to fit, leading investigators to a crucial realization. The suspect, when confronted with the overwhelming DNA evidence, had no choice but to confess. The years of silence were broken, and the truth, however horrific, was finally revealed. The case that had haunted the community for so long was closed, bringing a measure of peace to the victim's family. This case serves as a powerful testament to the enduring pursuit of justice. It highlights how scientific advancements can illuminate the darkest corners of unsolved crimes. The DNA, a silent witness, finally spoke, ensuring that even decades later, the truth could not remain buried. The story of Idlewild Park is a stark reminder that justice can be patient, and that even the most cunning criminals can be undone by the smallest trace of evidence. The power of DNA has revolutionized cold case investigations, offering closure to families who have waited years, even decades, for answers. If you're fascinated by how science and perseverance can solve the toughest mysteries, subscribe for more in-depth breakdowns of true crime documentaries.